All right, guys, we are back with round 3 Edison format at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Stephen Bronder on the left playing the Dark Gaia Evil Hero deck versus Robert Hernandez on the right playing Blackwings. This tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut a top 4. Both these guys are X1. So, what, Robert, why did you drop the fist bump? Anyway, yeah, both these guys are X1, so winner here still has a chance to make top 4. Loser is out. Now, I'm going to root for Steven, especially 100% after Robert refused to do the fist bump. I don't know why. Who knows? Anyways, looks like Bronder's going first, sets 3 and passes to Robert. Now, Steven has not played in a while. Here comes Heavy, and here comes Starlight Road. Yes, punish him. I definitely want to see. Okay, so he mind controls the starters. I'm definitely rooting for Steven now. But I do think Robert has a few wins on the channel this year. So he mind controls the starters. Normal summon Vayu, special summon Bora. I'm guessing he attacks for 25. Robert has 1 win on the channel this year. So he passes back the Stardust to Steven. So we're at 55 to 8K. End phase, MST, the Trap Dust Shoot. Draws into 4. This looks horrible for Robert. He's got 1 card left in his hand. Now here he summons Mole. I guess you could attack the Bora. So no Kalut from Robert. And Mole bounce back to Vayu. Passes to Robert. And Robert sets a monster. I don't think Robert's ever won Edison on the channel. I think his 1 win came in hat format this year. And then he attacks for 25. Yeah, I don't think Robert's won in Edison. While Steven has not played much this year, but when he did play a lot, like 2 years ago, he did have 4 wins. So here, Robert probably sets the Vayu. And Steven, I mean, you could just keep summoning Mole. Maybe he's got another play. We'll see. Depending on what that back row is. Starlight Road sometimes is a blowout. So here comes Dark Calling. Fuses with Mole and Gaia. Brings out the Evil Hero Dark Gaia. Attack. Switch it to attack mode. It is the Vayu, which we kind of knew it was. It's at 26. So it's like at 35. So attack. And that is a quick game 1 from Steven. I don't know why Robert didn't offer. See me? I don't offer the fist bump until the end of the match. But if my opponent pulls out their fist, I'm like, okay, boom, I'll give them a fist bump. But Robert, this is the second time he's done this on the channel where he won't fist bump his opponent. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, let's see if Robert will pull off the Legacy 2-0 and knock Steven out the tournament. So here comes Trap Dust Shoot. So Steven's hand is triple Jiu-Jitsu Master. Torrential, Gores, and Malicious. Now, Robert is mostly an advanced player, but occasionally he comes in and plays a little bit of Edison. And that's why you see he has to read Jiu-Jitsu Master. So he returns the Gores. And taps. Steven sets Jiu-Jitsu Master. And decides to play around Icarus attack by not setting Torrential. Well played by Steven. Now here comes Bora. Steven the Vegan. That's going to be his nickname, Steven the Vegan. Dinah? Dinah's pretty good against this Dark Gaia deck, I won't lie. He's got Oppression in hand, Vayu, Blizzard. So he chooses not to attack, so that tells me he can't run over the Jiu-Jitsu Master. But Steven has all monsters in his hand. Now you could Caius the Bora if you want to. So he flips summons Jiu-Jitsu Master. Attacks over the Dinah, and then tributes Jiu-Jitsu Master for Caius. This was a pretty good play, too. Banish the Bora. And now Steven sets Torrential. Robert sets another back row, sets a monster. It amazes me how people play 2 Vayu in Blackwings, because it's such a bad draw. Anyways, here, Robert deprisons Steven's Caius. And now Steven sets Jiu-Jitsu Master number 2. Here comes Allure. According to Hobby the Tiger King, Blackwing and Vayu players always draw Allure. And he banishes another Bora. Normal summon Shura. And Steven decides to torrential. It was an ocean. He just drew Future Fusion. So activate Future Fusion. Now let's see what's he going to reveal. He reveals Ab-Zero. And is going to send... He plays another water monster besides Ocean? Okay, Malicious, Edge, and Snowman. Robert taps. And Steven sets monster, passes to Robert. Robert summons Blizzard, the pregnant bird, as my boy Cajun likes to call it. And now he's probably going to go for either Arnwing or Brio. So he decides to go for Brio. Brio effect. And he's checking his grave. Well, he probably assumes that's a Jujutsu Master face down, so he doesn't want to attack into it. So he's probably going to... Oh, he bounces both. And attacks some for 23. Oh my god. Robert's just... I don't know about this one. I think he didn't have to bounce back the Future Fusion. But he's playing from behind. Now let's see what Steven can do. Set Jujutsu Master, activate Future Fusion again, and he flips a second Oppression. And passes. So maybe Robert could steal this game. If he just like keeps... If Steven can't do anything. Yeah, Robert might be able to win this game. This is a weird way to win. Just depending on what Steven draws. Yep. Oh my god, don't tell me this. Oh, he has... Oh, that's game. Oh, wow. But he drew into the Gores. Oof. Okay, that saved Steven. Now remember, Robert returned the Gores with Trap Does Shoot. So Robert was going to win if Steven didn't draw that Gores. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so he just drew Rhoda. Now Robert should probably concede. You have your own Oppression up. He's about to wipe your board. Yep, this is game. This should be a swift 2-0 unless if Steven somehow massively punts, which is always possible. I tell people you have to know when to concede, but also sometimes you got to hope your opponent messes up. Sometimes your opponent will mess up. I'll tell the story about what happened at the Midwest tournament last week, and my opponent, I'm at 500. I have a Chimera Tech and a Stardust up. He special summons Fortress. I have one back row that's a bluffed heavy Storm. Some people would have conceded right then and there, but I'm like, no, he might mess up and not attack my Chimera Tech. And he didn't. And I almost came back and won, but he top decked Miracle Fusion and I lost. But he gave me a chance to come back and win. But Steven pulls off the 2-0 and is moving on to the bubble round to meet yours truly. So Steven and I will face for the last spot in top 4. We'll see who will get into top 4. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week. Only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links are in the description. And I'll see you guys next time.